Growing up, I was always a world builder. So whenever I was playing with any toy or drawing or watching cartoons, I would always be imagining what that world looks like. My name is Ekow Nimako. I'm a Ghanaian Canadian, internationally exhibiting Lego artist, sculptor, musician, multidisciplinary artist. I was born in Montreal. I moved around a lot as a kid, and moving to London, Ontario, which is so white, so it was my first time experiencing racism. It's actually kind of sad when I think about it, and putting those pieces together as I got older and like just trying to figure out why I experienced those things. Being able to create my own worlds definitely allowed me to create solace. I really enjoyed playing with Lego, and I used to subscribe to Lego magazine because that's all they had back then. I always just wanted to do that forever. It's important for me to be respected as a contemporary artist and not just like a Lego builder that makes cool Lego things that can be called art. No. This is contemporary art. 2007, I was studying art at York University. The Transformers movie came out. I was a huge fan of Transformers when I was a kid. Still am. It was almost inseparable playing with Lego and watching Transformers. So when the movie came out and I was all hyped up, I was like, I gotta do something. I started just building these Transformers from this movie. And I just realized how fun it was. And I think that was the moment when I started playing with it more and more. I started researching and seeing that there were other people that had careers built off of using this material. And that's what made me say, I gotta make stuff that's different. So we are in Ekow Nimako Studios, and this is called Studio B. In Studio B, I create most of, if not all, of my figurative artworks. So figurative artworks being these sculptures of children, sculptures of creatures and beings and animals. They all get built here in this studio. And my first sculpture I made is called Flower Girl. And she's actually really special because she's evolved with my practice. She started off as about like a 6-year-old girl. Her locks were really short, and then I grew them out a little bit longer, and then grew them even longer. My hope is to actually just keep evolving the sculpture. Maybe she'll be an old woman at some point. Get some love handles. This artwork is Anansi. Many people say that's where the actual Marvel Spider-Man character kind of originated, because this definitely predates Peter Parker as a Spider-Man. I do some drawings here and there, but most times that's just to give me an idea. Or if I'm doing something anatomically and it's larger, I want to make sure that the ratio is right and the proportions are right. Even then, things change so much. It's a really pliable material, but it can be really quite rigid. And there's a system involved. And I don't cheat. I don't just like put things where I want. And even though I use glue, the glue is only there to reinforce an actual Lego connection. It's a 3-part answer why I build in black. 1, I like black. 2, black is versatile when it comes to my chosen material, meaning that I can pretty much find every part in black, where that doesn't necessarily apply for all the other colors. And the third is when I build children out of Lego and I'm using black, when describing the children, they'll always still be black children. And that way their ethnicity can never be denied. I definitely consider myself an Afrofuturist artist. With Afrofuturism, it's about what does the future look like for Black people. It becomes this tool, this vehicle for imagining a future where it's a better place. It was really kind of boundary pushing for me to take this material and say, okay, I'm going to create and build these worlds that are populated with Black people. Okay, this is a handmade thank you card from the kids at Lord Dufferin Public School. And I did a workshop there a few weeks ago, and they made this for me. It'll be in my office forevermore. I want children to be really inspired because when I was young, I wish I had seen stuff like this. Even though I create it, I can step out of myself and say, it's fascinating. How did you do this? I don't even know.